World Poverty Day, formerly known as the International Day for the Eradication of Poverty, is held annually on October 17th. It is an international day to raise awareness about the need to end global poverty in all its forms, everywhere. The first event took place in Paris in 1987, launched by Father Joseph Resinski to honor the victims of poverty, hunger, violence, and fear. In December 1992, the UN General Assembly officially declared October 17th as the International Day for the Eradication of Poverty. This year's theme of the day is acting together to empower children, their families, and communities to end poverty. There are 6 types of poverty: situational, generational, absolute, relative, urban, and rural. There are about 1 billion people living in extreme poverty. $767 million people live below the international poverty line of $1.90 a day. $1 billion children worldwide are living in poverty. According to UNICEF, 22,000 children die each day due to poverty. If you like the video, click the subscribe button and click the bell button for notification. Poverty is the main cause of hunger because the poor lack the resources to grow or purchase food. Today, there are about 1 billion undernourished people in the world. High poverty rates are often found in small, fragile, and conflict-affected countries. The overwhelming majority of people living below the poverty line belong to 2 regions, Southern Asia and Sub-Saharan Africa. Poverty is the cause of social discrimination, exclusion, and a lack of participation in decision-making processes. People living in poverty are more vulnerable because they often lack access to health care and feel forced to accept unsafe housing and working conditions. People living in poverty are often ignored by policymakers, so their needs are usually overlooked in policy debates. The UN 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development sets poverty eradication as a cross-cutting issue and an overarching goal. According to the World Bank, the world poverty is moving closer to the goal of ending poverty by 2030. The International Day for the Eradication of Poverty is a global observance, and not a public holiday.